Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. Welcome to another episode of The 100. We have taken Pro Wrestling Illustrated's list of the 100 best tag teams of 2022, and we've turned it into a big tournament bracket. Tonight we are going to have 11 second-round matches, followed by 3 third-round matches, as we narrow down the field of what is currently 64, and we're going to just keep chipping away at it. We'll be down to 50. We'll be halfway through the tournament when this episode is over. I am yours truly, Pat Dilly. I do apologize for the quality of my voice, and if there are long periods of tonight's episode where I don't say much, I am just getting over a cold that knocked me on my butt for the entire weekend, as well as most of yesterday. I know this show was supposed to happen Sunday afternoon. Just didn't wind up happening because I didn't feel up to it. So thanks so much for your patience, sticking with me for an extra couple of days. But here we go. We're going to open things off with Bougie Reality and Meltier. They're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Excuse me. There comes our first team.
On the way to the ring, the National Wrestling Alliance Women's Tag Team Champions, the Boom Squad.
So Bougie Reality, we last saw them in Fire Pro. Actually, this is their first appearance in one of our 2K streams. Maddie Renkowski on the right, Rashay Chanel on the left. They pulled off the upset over 6 or 9 on our last episode. And their opponents tonight. So here come that's Tam Nakano in the purple, Natsupoi in the blue. They met on that show. Now we've had a series of first round matches. Most of them have taken place right here in 2K22, but we have had to do some in Fire Pro because 2K does not allow men versus women in matches, and there are several female tag teams or mixed tag teams in PWI's list, so we've had to kind of adapt. So Natsupoi and Rashay Chanel starting us off here. Natsupoi also participating in our women's tournament, the 150. She, I believe, is still in the tournament. Let me do a real quick check here on that. It's hard to keep track because there has been so much movement throughout the tournament. Where are you, Natsupoi? There you are. Yeah, we will actually see her on our next stream, which is tentatively scheduled for Thursday night. She'll be taking on Jordan Blade from the Kings of the District. Nice suplex there from Tam Nakano. Nakano number 30 on the women's list, Natsupoi number 55. I believe Tam Nakano has been eliminated from the 150 because that's hooks the leg here on Chanel, though. Looking for a very quick win. Does not get it. Oh, no, I guess Tam Nakano has not had her first match yet. Yeah, we will actually see her coming up next week. She will take on Christy Janes in a first round match. Nice side suplex there by Rashay Chanel. And she tags in Maddie Renkowski. Renkowski trained at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. There's a counter there and a kick to the back of the head by Renkowski, holding her own in there against Natsupoi. Or, I'm sorry, against Nakano. Big right hand by Maddie. And now putting Nakano up against the ropes. And working over the arm. Smart move here by Bougie Realities. Maddie Renkowski up into a Firewoman's carry. Pops her up into a big right hand. Nice move there by Maddie Renkowski. Tag made, and in comes Riche Chanel. Not able to stop Nakano from diving to make the tag to Natsupoi. Natsupoi, the smallest participant in this match, at only 4'11", 103 pounds. Two, she almost got it with that diving sleeper drop, but Riche kicks out. And a standing moonsault by Natsupoi. Now headed to the top rope. Santana Tomiko from Natsupoi. Nicely done. The high-speed fairy. Gets sent into the corner, though. And Chanel driving shoulders into the midsection. And then a big overhand. Right from La Fashionista, Riche Chanel. Oh, and a cloverleaf DDT variation. Nicely done there by Chanel. Hooks the leg. One. Kick out by Natsupoi. If you're just joining us, this is Bougie Reality, the team of Maddie Renkowski and Riche Chanel, taking on Meltier, Natsupoi, and Tam Nakano. Shining Wizard from Chanel, 2. Pin broken up by Nakano. That might have been enough, but Tam Nakano, paying attention, makes the save. Chanel ducks the line and fires off one of her own, turning Nakano inside out. She has no choice but to roll to ringside. Tag made, and in comes Miss Reality, Maddie Renkowski. Sends Natsupoi into the far corner. And then just a couple of uppercuts while she's on the top. Natsupoi fires back with a kick. Ducks a clothesline. Tilt-a-whirl. Eagle head scissor there by Natsupoi. Now giving Maddie Renkowski an earful. Maddie fires off with a shot. Double leg. And now just mounted punches, driving her fists into the face of Natsupoi. 1, 2, 3, and Bougie Reality, the number 100 seed, pull off the another huge upset. The lowest seed in our tournament. Reality. Loading a little slow here for me tonight. 3 stars for our opening contest, not bad. Guys, I really am sorry. I'm pushing through it. Boy, and Tam Nakano have just seen their shot at becoming the World Simulatag Champions disappear at the hand of this Reality. We will see match, on what will likely be next Tuesday night stream. Men versus match, because they will be facing the winner and the film. So either way, it's going to be men versus women. So either way, 2K won't allow it. But it will allow our next match, and so we're going to have it. We're going to get our first look. No, we're not. They've already had a match. I don't know why Brian Pillman's rated so low. Who am I to judge with the content creator? Oop. So here we go for our second match. It's the New Day against the Blondes. The winners will wrestle again tonight against the winners between the Usos. why the load times on this game are so slow. Really hoping they've got that sorted in 2K23. One fall.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 432 pounds, the Brood.
Blondes making their way to the ring representing All Elite Wrestling. They are one of 11 AEW teams remaining, which is tied for the most among all promotions, despite AEW having only gone 4-4 thus far in the tournament. We did see them pull off one upset already when they beat Alpha Academy back in episode 1. We will see if they can do the same here.
Don't you be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
I don't know why that was so much louder than the actual entrance music. I mean, we all know Big E is very loud.
And their opponents, accompanied by Big E, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
The New Day, one of 11 WWE teams, which is also 4-3 the tournament. And we saw the New Day beat Los Lotharios to advance to this match here in the round. And again, they will face the winning team of this match will face the winners between the Usos and Waves and Curls. New Day rocks. Now, all 4 of these men have also participated in our Season 1 tournament, the 500, where we took the 2021 PWI 500 and made a massive tournament that took over a year to finish. Pillman and Garrison both lost in the first round to Shane Haste and Daniel Garcia, respectively. But both Kingston and Woods made it to the 3rd round. Kingston beating Sidney Steele and Dante Martin before losing to Matehan. Woods beating Kenny King and JR Kratos before losing to Kota Ibushi. Kofi getting the crowd into it here. Tag made, and in comes Xavier Woods. Stomping away on who the fuck is Griff Garrison. Now, big time splash by Woods. Man, we are seriously lagging. I do apologize for that. I don't know if that's an OBS thing or what's going on, but I'll see if I can't fix that when we take an intermission later. Brooks leg. Pillman makes the save. Woods posing. Tag. And in comes Kofi Kingston. Nice springboard forearm there by Griff Garrison. Trying some things I have going on my computer. That does seem to have helped a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, big springboard drop kick by Kofi. I think that might have busted Pillman open. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, he's bloody. Oh, and a stun gun by Kofi. And a diving knee drop across the already bloodied face of Brian Pillman. The prince that was promised here getting his butt handed to him by a former WWE champion, the first ever African-born world champion. raining down punches on Pillman, and then a big European uppercut, and then a sit-out powerbomb out of the corner. 1, 2. Oh, I thought for sure he had him. Pillman showing some great heart there, getting his shoulder up. Oh, also, hi. Apparently, while I was fixing things, I apparently also lost the stream. That might be why it was going so well. All right. Let's see. Is that better? Garrison now tags in. Again, hitting that springboard punch. Too busy posing. Oh, I thought Kofi was going to slip past him and make the pin. Instead, Garrison goes for the cover. Kingston wants to make the tag badly. Pillman tags back in. Of course, Pillman wearing that number 41 on his trunks, a tribute to his father, the late, great Brian Pillman. Really is one of the how does that keep happening? Pillman going for the pin. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Yeah. Big discus right hand by Pillman. All right. I'm fine with it. It's just going to do a bloodied Brian Pillman Jr. trying to get the crowd riled up here. Kofi gets behind him. Trying to Charlie horse that thigh with those kicks. And a side Russian leg sweep. Kofi rolls through it. Off the ropes. Springboard drop kick. Nicely done by Kofi. Ooh, and a shot to the spine. And trouble in paradise. That spinning kick to the face. 1. But Woods entering the ring accidentally broke up the pin. And he dropped by Kofi. That was probably going to be it. I don't think Pillman was going to kick out after trouble in paradise. Pushes Woods away. Got him up on his shoulder. And snake eyes across the top turnbuckle. 1. 1 count only. Woods has not been the legal man for much of this match, so it's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. Big running forearm takes Garrison down. Woods now. Oh, just dragging him away. Save made by Pillman. Now all 4 men in the ring. Superman punch from Garrison on Woods. Oh, Garrison comes up short on the elbow drop attempt as Pillman sends Kofi to the floor. Garrison hooks the leg. 1, 2. I didn't see him kick out because the camera cut to the floor. See, we've got Kevin Dunn running production right now. Woods with a shot to the midsection. Swinging DDT. I believe that's the ACT, isn't it? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. The New Day pick up the win. New Day picks up the win. But they will be in action later tonight for the Usos and Waves and Curls. That match coming up a little bit, but and third round match. How wild is that? If it winds up being that. New Day and Waves and Curls would be great too. Well, we are 2 matches down. 2 teams have punched their ticket to the round of 32. Bougie Reality and the New Day. No, Apollo, not you. I really wish you could associate an arena with a match type. But it's all right. So our next match is yet another second round match here. Excuse me. Yes, this cough medicine, this cold medicine has really got me in some kind of way. Here we go to ringside for Sunshine Machine, who got a first round bye. That's them on the right. Taking on Sueños, who we saw in the first round on Fire Pro. Coming up short against Donna Del Mundo. Shoot, I screwed up. Of course, I gotta wait for the whole match to load because I can't back out of the loading screen. Heaven forbid. Oh, man. Have I been how late I am with the load times in this game? I feel like it comes up every time. As much as I enjoy the more realistic... Ooh, we're in Prague. Not for long, we're not. Load. Come on. Come on. I just want to skip this shit. Now, 2K's got its problems, but this is... Oh, geez, we hadn't even made it to the second entrance. Okay, so there's a sneak preview of the 2 teams involved. And now we quit the match. Pretty sure once these tournaments are over, we're just going to go back to using Fire Pro for everything. Unless Fight Forever winds up being great. Which I really hope it does. I genuinely hope that that AEW knocks it out of the park on their first game. Why can't I add a manager? All right, I'm going to try this again here. So, I mentioned multiple times on previous episodes that I'm not very good at creating wrestlers in video games. As you can see by the look of Dulce Gardenia and Espiritu Negro on the left for Sueños. Those were a pair of my creations. Not my best work, but I wasn't able to find community creations of either of them. I'm a little more proud of the Espiritu Negro, but neither one of them was very good. The Rey Cometa, Chuck Mumbo, and TK Cooper I was able to find on the community creations, so that is why they all look so much better than the other 2. So, again, Sueños pulled off the upset. They're the number 88 seed, beating Donna Del Mondo. On our last, or the current CMLL Mexican National Trio. Here they come. That's Dual Segunya in the black. And Rey Cometa in the mask. One fall.
At a combined weight of 357 pounds, the Awesome One.
Sueños. Mexican National Trios Champions. Of course, only Gardenia and Espiritu will be participating in this. The PWI's list. Their opponents are the current Riot Cabaret Pro Wrestling Champions.
Combined weight of 160 tag team.
They're wrestling tag teams. Chuck Mambo entering the ring. His partner is TK Cooper. They're also the Riot Cabaret Pro. Sorry, Mambo is Cabaret Pro Wrestling Champion. Used to have been teaming in some form or another since 2018. Mambo from England, both, representing the Commonwealth, and they're against a couple of Mexican stars in Gardenia and Negro. There's Rana there by Espiritu Negro. Just kind of run laps on the rim a bit. Shots up to the top. Tornillo arm drag. Beautifully done. Espiritu Negro, the 20 feet pro. And there was Chuck Mambo. Mambo was only 7 when Negro made his debut. Dragon screw leg whip. And tag made it. In comes the headbutt messiah, the swagnificent TK Cooper, who this edit is enormous. In actuality, he's 6'2", 198 pounds. I don't know how big this edit is, but that is not accurate. In comes Gardenia, 6'1", 172. Rolling him over into the half crab. Mambo breaks it up with a shotgun drop kick. Gardenia and Mambo staring each other down. The referee telling Mambo he's got a 5 count to leave the ring. Tag made. In comes Espiritu Negro. Big neck breaker by Negro. Now pulling Cooper to his feet. Hard right hand. Boot to the midsection. Greco-Roman knuckle lock up into a springboard flying arm drag. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that almost did it. Number 24 seed Sunshine Machine would have been upset by the number 88 Atrapasueños. Sends Cooper head first into the top turnbuckle, but Cooper explodes out of the corner with a lariat, turning Espiritu Negro inside out. 1 count only, and Cooper can't believe it. But I'm enormous. Tag made, and in comes Chuck Mambo, the surfing and wrestling sensation. Working over the arm of Negro now. Again, for those of you just joining us, I do apologize for the quality of my voice. I am getting over being sick. Brain Buster rolls through into a pin. Nicely done by Chuck Mambo. Gets only 2. This is our 3rd match of the evening so far. Bougie Reality upset Meltier. The lowest seed in our tournament have now won 2 matches to advance to the round of 32. We also saw the New Day beat the Blondes in our last match. We will see them again tonight. They will face the winners of an upcoming match between the Usos and Waves and Curls. Currently, we have Chuck Mambo in the headband representing Sunshine Machine in there with Espiritu Negro from Atrapasueños. And brings him over to his opinion. Reiko Meta watching from the floor. Gardenia sends Mambo off the top rope. Mambo tags in Cooper. Gardenia got turned around there, but he tags in Dulce Gardenia. Big kick to the head. And another. And an overhand right hand. And a kick to the spine. Now we will see the winners of this match. Most likely Tuesday's stream. I'm hoping to stream on Tuesday. The winners of this match will face either the Hex or Stinger in a 3rd round match. Big DDT there from Mambo. Excuse me. God, I'm disgusting too. Negro sending Cooper into the... Oh, nope. Cooper slams on the brakes, but not able to avoid that running Rana from Negro. Hooks the leg. 1. But Chuck Mambo comes flying in from out of picture. Gardenia for the 2nd time in this match, hitting his own partner in an attempt to take out an opponent. Punch to the midsection by Negro. Again, the winners of this will face the winners between Hex and Stinger. That's a match we will see coming up. I believe episode 6 is when that match will happen. Both of those matches will happen, actually. The match between Hex and Stinger and the winners facing the winners of this match. Which, for the most part, even though they're the underdogs, it feels like Atrapasueños have controlled most of this match since the opening bell. Oh, code red there by Cooper. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But Dulce Gardenia kicks out. Cooper really should tag in Chuck Mambo. Feels like Cooper's been in there a long time. Nice float over DDT. And he does make the tag. Chuck Mambo comes in 6'2", 190. I'm sorry, 6'3", 196. Hooks the leg. 1 count only before Gardenia kicks out. Mambo pulls him to his feet. Up into a fireman's carry. Airplane spin into a cutter. Gorgeous move there from Mambo. And he tags Cooper right back in. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Gardenia kicks out. Sunshine Machine just don't seem to have any sense of urgency in this match. They had the 1st round bye, and it just kind of seems like they're not taking Atrapasueños seriously. 1. Negro right there. Cooper now hammers, throws him to the floor. That's a great opening for Mambo if he wants to finish Gardenia off. He heads to the top rope. Signaling for Gardenia to get to his feet. Oh, he went for a Superman punch off the top rope. Gardenia sidesteps it. And a big Rana takes Mambo over. Hooks the leg. 1. Save made by TK Cooper. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Cooper and Espiritu Negro fighting on the floor now, leaving Mambo and Gardenia alone in the ring. Big neck breaker by Dulce Gardenia. And a PK to the spine. And a quebrada comes up short. What's he going for here? Asai DDT. One. Oh, but it's broken up by Cooper. I thought for sure that was going to do it. Arm captured flatliner there by Gardenia. Tags in Negro. Espiritu Negro pulling Chuck Mambo to his feet now. And he just hurls him to the floor. Hard landing by Chuck Mambo right out here in front of the hard cam. And a big splash off the top rope to the floor by Espiritu Negro. That's probably about a 9-10 foot just plummet there by Gardenia. I'm sorry, by Espiritu Negro. And is going for that code red on the concrete. Now, for those of you that have been watching PWS for a while, you know we are using the Japanese 20 count on the floor, not the traditional American 10. Gator legs kicked by Mambo to get some separation between himself and Negro. Now he's just kind of doing a dance out here in front of the announce table. Right in front of me and my two mime broadcast partners. Super kick by Mambo. And a straightjacket suplex. Chuck Mambo devastating Espiritu Negro here. Now working the shoulder. And then just sending him into the barricade. Now going after Rey Cometa, who's not even a participant in this match. Puts the king on his head with a brain buster. Pulls him back to his feet. He's going to do it again. He's going to send Rey Cometa into the ring. Again, Cometa not a participant in this match. Drop kick to the spine by Mambo. Sends Espiritu Negro back into the ring. And again, turning his attention to Rey Cometa. Why? Rey Cometa is not in this match. He's not done anything. Oh my God. Tope missile drop kick by Espiritu Negro. And the referee's count resets. I feel like that was a mistake. Negro, I mean, I know he wanted to defend Rey Cometa, but if Mambo had just kept beating up Rey Cometa at ringside, Atrapasueños would have won by countout. Negro returning to the ring again at the referee's 6 count. And now breaking the count again. I don't get this strategy from Espiritu Negro. Snapmares him over and then drives an elbow right into the back of his neck. Technically a legal move, but brutal. Now returns to the ring. Mambo in a bad way on the floor, and Negro is going to follow him out again. And now we get that wonderful 2K AI. Mambo returns to the ring. Now the match can continue. Nope, he's just going to throw Espiritu Negro to the floor. Fantastic. And then he's just going to slap Dulce Gardenia in the face and stun him over the top rope. Chuck Mambo really needs to pay attention to who his actual opponent is, which is Espiritu Negro. The Black Spirit fires off shots to the midsection. Goes for a kick. Mambo catches it. Now he's just trying to Charlie horse that hamstring. Sends him into the top turnbuckle. Tag made. In comes Cooper. And Sunshine Machine with a double hip toss. And a double kick. Nicely done. Nice double team offense from Sunshine Machine. And then Cooper drops a knee across the elbow of Negro. 1, 2. Save made by Dulce Gardenia. Standing shooting star attempted by Cooper, but Negro got his knees up. And then he hits Mambo, hits Mambo with a backstabber, but a handspring elbow by Cooper. Now to the top rope. Huge frog splash by TK Cooper. Does not go for the pin, though. Instead, rolls Negro over and kicks him in the spine, and eats a kick to the face for his troubles. Espiritu Negro drops a knee across the inside of the elbow. To take control back, tag made. In comes Dulce Gardenia. Oh, I thought he was going for an Enziguri. Instead, it was a head scissor. Series of stomps. Getting the crowd riled up here. And another head scissor by hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh my God, I thought for sure he had him. TK Cooper gets the shoulder up just barely in time. Don't know where Chuck Mambo was, but he's back in the corner now. And a tag is made. Espiritu Negro and Chuck Mambo are once again the legal men. And a code breaker by Espiritu Negro, who immediately tags out to Dulce Gardenia. Came in for one move. Boot to the midsection. Code red by Dulce Gardenia. And a top rope quebrada misses. C4 hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, Negro did the fun AI thing of just running around in a circle instead of breaking up the pin. But it's okay. Gardenia was able to kick out. Michinoku driver by Mambo on Negro. Now heading to the top rope. I'm surprised the referee has not started counting. There he goes. Gardenia is the legal man in this match, not Espiritu Negro. DDT by Gardenia and Mambo open. Gardenia now going for that code red again. Nails it. Over goes for the pin. 1, 2. And TK Cooper just cannot be bothered. First team in our tournament to lose after having a first round bye. We had 28 teams that got byes in the first round. Sunshine Machine, the first to fall. 4.5 stars. Over. Machine 4.5 stars. All right, 3 matches down, 11 to go. It's going to be another long night, I think. These tag nights always are. These video games just do not know how to keep tag matches short. But it's going to be shorter here than it would have been in Fire Pro, so that's a longer show here. You caught a sneak peek there. I did design the arena for WrestleMania, which is going to be our season finale, when we will have the sorry, get distracted for a second. Where we will have all 3 of our simulated titles on the line. 2 more teams hoping to claim those World Simulatag titles, La Rebelion and MSP. We did see Evan in a 5-star match upsetting the House of Torture. Let's see if they can pull off their second upset of the tournament. That's 8.5 next to him. And then their opponents are Bestia 666 and Mecha Wolf. Rebellion 28 teams that got first round buys. They're the number 17 seed. So we are getting our first look at them. They are one of 4 teams representing the National Wrestling Alliance, which is a company that has gone 2-1 thus far in this tournament. So we'll see if they can continue those winning ways here as they take on Aggro and Danger MSP, the main state posse. And we're in Norway.
The following contest is scheduled for
one fall.
On the way to the ring. And it's the 400 PNB.
It's MSP, but that's not an option, so. Yeah, excuse me. So the winners of this match will go on to face the winners between Black Desire and Rot und Flot. That will be, again, I think that stream is probably going to wind up being Tuesday. Let me check my schedule. How do I have this set up? Yes. Currently hoping to stream Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Rebellion, get the Undertaker entrance.
At a combined weight of 469 pounds, the National Wrestling Alliance Tag Team is the Republic.
The Rebellion, they are the NWA World Tag Team Champions. They are also the TNT Extreme Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Bestia currently co-holds the World Wrestling Association World Tag Team Champions. They've held those titles since 2014. And Mecha Wolf is the Pro Wrestling 2.0 Universal Cruiserweight Champion. Bestia, of course, the son of Damian 666, a legendary luchador, making a name for himself. But gets powerbombed immediately. And just repeated kicks to the spine. Nope. Big splash. Looking for a back all the way into the ring before Bestia kicked out. Head scissors here. Oh. Bestia manages to fight his way out of it, but Danger Kid stays on the offensive here. Double underhook into a tiger backbreaker. Nicely done by Danger Kid. And the main state posse in control. Shooting star immediately. Then a Cabrata Bestia safe rolls out of the way to avoid that. And he's had him up there a while in that vertical suplex. Drive him down. Folks, that hurts like hell. If you've never been in a wrestling ring, doesn't matter how high up you are, any sort of landing on the mat hurts. But when you're coming from up, push to your head. But just imagine, hanging upside down with your shoulders 5 feet 9 inches off, and then being tipped over and landing on your back from that height. It's going to hurt. You guys have been watching the reality show on FXC Wrestling's YouTube channel, where I've been having a recurring segment called the Pro Wrestling 101, where I walk through just kind of the ins and outs, the basics of wrestling. We talked about the ring on last week's episode. It's a metal frame with wood, a thin layer of padding, and then canvas stretched across it. Even the most basic bump hurts. And as someone who has now officially taken his first bump, I can tell you, ooh, it hurts even more than you think it does. Mecha Wolf now going for a suplex. Oh, sort of a standing gourd buster there on Danger Kid. It's just going to bring him over. Mecha Wolf slamming Danger Kid head first off the top turnbuckle. Now going for... Oh, Tarantula? No! I don't even know what to call that. It's just like twisting on the neck of Danger Kid. Oh, took too much time to celebrate it, though, and Danger Kid just punched him in the face. And now a sunset bomb to the concrete. Beautiful move by Danger Kid. Shot to the midsection and a series of chops now. Back elbow. And a jawbreaker. And a Jeff Hardy style diving leg drop to the balls. I don't know why that move is legal. Now working over the knee of Mecha Wolf. Just sends him across. Mecha Wolf collapses. Danger Kid showing off for the count up to 7. Again, they have a 20 count to get back in the ring. Clubbing blow to the back of the head there by Danger Kid. Shot to the midsection. Chop, kick. And now a Falcon Arrow. He hit him with the deal. Floor. Ooh, nice leg sweep there by Mecha Wolf. Boot to the midsection. On a twisting stunner. It's almost like the twist of fate, but instead of dropping into a cutter, he just turned it into a stunner. Mecha Wolf returns to the ring. Danger Kid loopy on the floor. Tope Suicida by Mecha Wolf, taking Danger Kid down. And a drop kick to the back. Folks, I need to step away for just a second. Action will roll on in my absence. Think of this as like a picture-in-picture break on Dynamite. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Feeling a little better after that. Danger Kid planning to delete Base Just Says tonight. Stomps on the arm. Pulling Bastia to his feet. Oh, kick to the midsection. And Danger Kid goes down in a heap. Across. Bastia now needs to make the tag. He really needs to get Mecha Wolf into this match. Nope. We'll just break the count again. Power slam on the concrete by Danger Kid. It's becoming increasingly difficult to call these matches the longer they spend out on the floor. Nothing really matters unless it's between the ropes. And my voice is pretty well shot from being sick. So I'm here. I'm watching it with you folks. But there's only so many cough drops one man can consume during the course of a night. I think I'm getting pretty close to my limit. My stomach's starting to hurt a little bit from it. Of course, yeah, go to the floor, break the count again. Sure, why not? Why not? They're really... This is all just so silly. Come on, guys. Just get in the ring, please. And stay in the ring. Danger Kid returns to the ring. Danger Kid is legal. And, of course, they go after Mecha Wolf now. And right back out to the floor. Sit out, Gourd Buster. Base just in the ring. Get in the ring, Danger Kid. Your opponent is in the ring. God. Oh my God, this match sucks. Get back in the ring. Time to reverse DDT on the concrete. By Bestia 666. Sends Danger Kid back in. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Thank God. Tag made to Aiden Aggro. Tilt-a-whirl slam by Aiden Aggro. Then a break-dancing leg drop by Mecha Wolf. That's fine. As long as you stay in the ring, break up however many pins you want. Tried to send Mecha Wolf to the floor. Oh, Poison Rana dropping Mecha Wolf right on the back of his head, and he rolls to the floor. It's okay. Bestia is the legal man. Fireman's carry. No. Bestia slips out of it. Diving reverse DDT. Springboard senton. Nicely done by Bestia. One, but it's broken up by Danger Kid. Shot to the spine, and Kid is sent to the floor. Now's a good time to go for a pin. Excuse me. Come on, Bestia. You can do this. I believe in you. Vamonos. Now taking Aggro up to the top rope. I don't know what he's going for there, but a boot to the face probably wasn't the plan. Aggro now. Northern Lights suplex. Bestia's under the ropes. And more questionable officiating. MSP Rebellion. What an underwhelming match that was. The game gives it 3.5 stars because it was long. But regardless of place, there's between Black Desire and Rot und Flot coming up in episode 6. And we are an hour into the stream. We have had 4 matches. We are going to have 10 more matches. So hopefully you're not also sick. Or you know what? If you are sick, it's fine. When I had COVID in 2021, that helped me through was Twitch. In particular, Andy E Plays, which is Andrew Everett's channel, where he and friends do W3 Worldwide Wrestling, which is it's basically a streaming e-fed, and it's great. And I got super into it, and that was part of what inspired me to start this channel. No, I didn't go through and capitalize people's names. That's a bummer. Oh well. I like consistency, but we're not going to get it here. So anyway, we have got the United Empire on the left. Great O'Khan with his face covered, and Jeff Cobb in there against the Iron Savages, Boulder and Bronson. United Empire, another team that got a first round. Iron Savages had to get here by upsetting Angelo Parker and Matt Nard. So far, we've had 4 matches. 3 of them have been upset. So Iron Savages, you know, the Iron Savages are going to make it 4 out of 5. And of course, United Empire, hoping to give New Japan their first win of the tournament. New Japan's gone 0-3 so far. AEW down to 10 teams remaining after the Blondes lost earlier to the New Day. Toronto, but here come the Iron Savages. Again, I'm not good at creating wrestlers in games, so I apologize to Boulder and Bronson. There's Boulder there, and there's Bronson. A couple of Northeastern boys.
The following contest is scheduled for
one fall.
At a combined weight of 620 pounds.
It's the Iron Savages. I apparently forgot to give their names. They are currently the Wrestle Pro Tag Team Champions, which are not titles that I could find on Community Creations, so they are not coming out with them. But again, they upset their fellow AEW team, Angelo Parker and Matt Menard from the Jericho Appreciation Society. The epitome of sports entertainers. With these 2 massive men preparing for maybe the biggest test of their career as they go up against the number 12 seed in our tournament. Representing the United Empire, Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan. Not sure if in tag teams, if singles champions come out with their belts. I guess we're about to find out, because Great O'Khan is the current undisputed British heavyweight champion.
And their opponents at a combined weight.
Oh, I also apparently didn't do entrances.
Pounds,
well, that's frustrating. That's annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I kind of half-assed this stream. But again, I'm also sick as a dog. So you know what? I got done what I could get done. And here we go. The Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb against Iron Savages. It is going to be the Great O'Khan and Bronson starting us off here. There's the bell. Bronson sends Khan into the corner and punches him right in the face. Taking the direct approach, which I appreciate after that last match. Tags in the massive boulder. Big splash. That's for the pin. Including a little crossface action there with his forearm on the face of Khan. A variation on a camel clutch, kind of coming at him sideways with his knee in the back. That brings Cobb and Bronson in, but Khan was able to escape it on his own. And now a striking flurry here, ending with a DDT, and down goes Boulder. And in comes Jeff Cobb, the Hawaiian juggernaut, the Imperial unit, Mr. Athletic, Hatchet Jeff Cobb has now entered the ring. And he deadlifts Boulder, who's got to be nearly 300 pounds, and just power slams him down. Jeff Cobb, one of the strongest wrestlers in the world, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, very nearly got the win there. Both Khan and Cobb were part of the 500 back in Season 1 of Pro Wrestling Simulated. Khan lost in the first round to Matt Sydal. Cobb beat Jordan Cruz in round 1 before falling to Yuji Nagata in the second round. Elbows to the midsection now from the massive Boulder. Punch to the head. And now it's elbows from Cobb to take control. And a big clothesline. Boulder to his feet now. No, please don't go to the floor. Boulder fights out of it. He's got him hooked in for a suplex. Oh no, just beels him out of a suplex position. Goes for the pin, but he's in the ropes. Of course, that didn't matter in the last match when Base just says had his feet under the bottom rope. But you know what? Selective officiating throughout these tournaments here in Season 2 of Pro Wrestling Simulated. Gut wrench by Jeff Cobb, just swinging the 260-pound Bronson around like a toy. And Bronson is feeling it. For those of you just joining us, welcome again to Pro Wrestling Simulated's The 100. We took Pro Wrestling Illustrated's list of the 100 best tag teams from 2022, turned it into a big old tournament bracket. This is a second round match pitting the number 12 seed United Empire, represented by Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb, as they take on the Iron Savages, Boulder and Bronson. Bronson is in the ring representing the Savages, and he's getting worked over right now by Great O'Khan, who is the current undisputed heavyweight champion, despite the fact that he's from, Maebashi Gunma, Japan. But he went over to Revolution Pro in the UK and won their title, and so he is the undisputed British champion. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Boulder just seemingly didn't even notice that his partner was being pinned, but Bronson was able to kick out. Great O'Khan now off the ropes, drops the elbow. Nicely done by the Great O'Khan. Now working over the knee and the ankle. That's a brutal move there by Great O'Khan. Pulling Bronson to his feet. Huge, just a release vertical suplex. Rough landing from Bronson. Oh, and there's the claw into a slam. That's the eliminator, but too close to the ropes, says the referee. So Khan says, you know what? I'll just go to the top rope. Hey, go ahead and get on up. And a Mongolian chop off the top rope. But Khan, too busy showing off, does not stop Bronson from tagging in Boulder. And the largest man in the match just bowls over Great O'Khan, now showing Jeff Cobb that he's not the only one that can deadlift a man, turning it into a dominator, though. And I think Khan is busted open from it. Barely able to kick out after that dominator. I don't know if he scraped his forehead on the mat on the way down or what's going on, but Great O'Khan is bleeding from the forehead now. And for those of you just joining us, I do apologize for the quality of my voice. I am getting over being sick, but we already had to postpone Sunday night's stream to today, so I wasn't about to do that again. Great O'Connell with a big swinging neck breaker takes Boulder down. Jeff Cobb returning to the United Empire's corner, and Khan wisely goes over and makes the tag. And in comes the 13-year veteran, 5'10", 262 pounds. But Boulder with the end of days, and Khan didn't even leave the apron. Is there dissension in the air? Or is it really that? Give you one as to which one I think it is. But we are now 5 matches into this episode, and we've had 4 upsets. The upsets just keep on coming for a 3-star match here. So far, the New Day, the only favored team to win so far tonight. Meltier, Sunshine Machine, La Rebellion, and United Empire all coming up short tonight. Later tonight, they will take on the winners between the Kingdom, the Velocities. It's a match that's coming up later on this evening. Man, I miss this theme. I don't know why Imperium changed their theme. I like their new one, but this just Imperium. So the Street Profits hoping to end the streak of upsets here. So far, teams that had first round buys are 0-3 in this tournament. The number 13, the latest line. God, I love this song. You know what I don't love? Load times. They suck. Still going. Here we go. Match number 6 of 7 tonight. We're in Braunschweig, Germany. And here we go. Here come the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius. Of 11 WWE teams remaining.
The following contest is scheduled for
one fall.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 436 pounds, the Crew.
The Creed brothers, but okay. That's Brutus and Julius Creed on 3, but they are guaranteed to be handed their 4th loss and their 6th win, as these are 2 WWE teams. A 4-star match, very fun. But now Brutus and Julius await season. We will see how they fare here.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, and Montez, the Street Profits.
That's Angelo Dawkins. Well, now Montez Ford on the left, Angelo Dawkins on the right. A couple of Midwestern boys, both 32 years old, listed with him. Of course, they're in there against a couple of relative rookies, the Creed brothers. $11 remaining teams. Promotion's gone 5-3. An excellent run so far from WWE. WWE Performance Center. The winners will move on to face the winners. That we will see them later tonight. It's the winners between the Acclaimed and the 0121. The crowd chant, "We won't smoke." Angelo Dawkins and Julius Creed starting at the AT by Angelo right off the bat. Montez Ford now tags into the match. Raining punches down. Julius Creed 6'3", 229. In there against Ford at 6'1", 231. Overhand shots from Ford. Both Ford and Dawkins were part of the 500. Dawkins lost in the first round to Jeff Hardy. Ford beat Akira Tozawa in round 1 before losing to Matt Taven in round 2. Of course, we will see Matt Taven later on tonight when he teams with Mike Bennett on Velocities. The winners of to face the Iron Savages later on tonight. So this is our 6th of 11 second matches that we're having tonight. And we will have 3 third-round matches featuring 6 of our winning teams. 5 to next Tuesday's stream, where they will be in action. Had to do that because, again, and like I mentioned at the top, 2K has WWE games don't allow you to do men versus women. And since this tournament is based on PWI's list, and PWI included teams that were mixed or all women, there are going to be parts of the bracket where we need to do men versus women, which 2K can't do. So we have to switch to Fire Pro for those matches. So that's why you'll see us kind of fluctuate in this tournament in the 100 back and forth between 2K and Fire Pro. The women's tournament is all in 2K. So consistency there, just as the 500, our first ever tournament, was all in Fire Pro. This one is switching between the two. Oh, Julius Creed with a side Russian leg sweep, sending Angelo Dawkins spine first into the barricade. Referee's count already up to 8. Dawkins looking for a vertical suplex here. No, blocked by Creed. Not that time, though. There's no sense of urgency from these two, as the referee does have until 20 before it's a count out. Creed to his feet. Tag made. Montez Ford now entering the match for the first time. Doing a little dance for the crowd. Creed returns to the ring. Boot to the midsection from Ford now. Looking for a power bomb. Strength from Ford. Just power bombs Julius Creed over the top rope to the concrete. Brutal move by Tez. Now, sending Julius right back into the ring. Thank you. Thank you for keeping this in the ring. Oh, Julius dives and makes the tag, and in comes brother Brutus, 2 years younger than Julius, 4 inches shorter, but a good 50 pounds heavier. Just a fire plug of a man is Brutus Creed. Dawkins tags back in. Scoop. Nope. Brutus escapes. Diving reverse DDT. Goes for the cover. Lateral press does not hook a leg. Dawkins able to kick out. Dawkins, we mentioned before, he's only 32 years old. He's a 10-year pro. He has been at this a very long time. One, guys that looked like he was just going to kind of flounder in WWE developmental, he could never seem to find the guy to be his partner, or whatever it was going to like Elias Sampson did for a long time. He was just kind of a mid-card lifter, and now he's a star. Brutus going for the pin, 2. But Dawkins able to keep. Lack of experience, but he's not hooking the leg, making it easy for Dawkins to kill. Tag made, and in comes big brother Julius. Looks into a drop kick from Angelo Dawkins, and tag made, and in comes Montez Ford. Double leg by Creed. Goes straight into a sharpshooter? No. What is... Oh, sort of a... curb stomp out of a variation on the... not a bow and arrow, a surfboard stretch. I don't know what to call that. Julius hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ford able to kick out. Dawkins didn't even enter the ring to try to break it up. Now Creed gonna bring his corner, tags in brother Brutus. Montez Ford sent off the ropes. High double back body drop by the Creed brothers. Is Ford, there's a mark on his shoulder that I thought might have been blood, but I think it might have just been a badly rendered tattoo. Stomp by Creed. Now Brutus Creed now going to the middle turnbuckle. Changed his mind. Probably wise, but he eats a back fist. Nice striking combination there from Montez Ford. Hooks the leg. 1. Brutus grabs the bottom rope, and the referee saw it. Good for him. That has been very hit and miss throughout season 2 of Pro Wrestling Simulated. Tez back out onto the apron, and Angelo Dawkins returns to the ring. Now, gut wrench. Slam takes Brutus Creed down. Rolls him over. 1, 2. It's broken up by Julius. Angelo Dawkins now going to the top rope. But yeah, Dawkins, like I was saying, looked like he was... Oh, he misses the elbow drop as Brutus Creed rolls out of the way. Looked like he was doomed to be in NXT Purgatory until he was paired with Montez Ford. And it was just magic. It was like the first time that the powers that be put Scott Dawson with Dash Wilder became the Revival, which became FTR, which became one of the best tag teams of a generation. Sometimes it just takes that one little spark. Of course, the Creeds come in. Oh, nice roll up by Angelo Dawkins. 1, 2. Oh, almost pins Julius Creed out of the roll up. Shot to the midsection, and another 2 kicks and a punch. DDT. And he tags Montez Ford back in. Julius Creed is down. Montez Ford at the top rope is going for his frog splash. Nails it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but it's broken up by Brutus Creed. I thought for sure the Street Profits had it won there. Half and half suplex by Julius. Goes for the cover. Doesn't hook a leg again. 2. Broken up by Dawkins. Rolling elbow attempt by Creed, but Dawkins got his arms up to block it. Meanwhile, Ford on the other side of the ring has Brutus up. Big side suplex. Julius is the legal man, though. And a big side Russian leg sweep takes Montez Ford down. Creed now dragging Ford away from the ropes. Ball package. 1, 2, 3. And the streak of upsets is over. Are moving on.
Here are your words. My boy, Hello Dawkins.
3.5 spare would not be denied. We now know that they will face the winner. So congrats to Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford picking up the big win. So we already know the winners of this match will be facing Bougie Reality coming up in a week. But, and we know it's going to be in Fire Pro because it's going to be a team of men against a team of women. So we are about to find out as aka the National Classics, Stevie and Tommy. In case you can't tell, I created them, which is why they look like crap. Take on one of the most exciting tag teams in the world. The Death Triangle. The Lucha Bros with Pac in their corner. Again, the winners will face Bougie Reality in a week. So Street Profits have advanced. We know they will face either the Acclaimed or the 0121. We know Iron Savage will face either the Kingdom or the Velocities, and we know New Day will face either the Usos or Waves and Curls. Those matches all still to come. This match is going to bring us to our halfway point, right about the hour-and-a-half mark. So we're looking at another 3-hour plus stream, which kind of figured we were getting ambitious with 14 tag matches. In fact, I did the math, and I was anticipating the show would probably go about 312, which we seem to be on track for, assuming this match ends in about 8-ish minutes, which shouldn't assume. We're about to find out who will face Bougie Reality coming up on episode 6. And here come Stevie and Tommy, the Phillip brothers. One fall.
At a combined weight of 216 pounds, the Brotherhood.
So they are the current Battle Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions and the Slam Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Trained by the PCW Academy, a pair of high flyers upset Violent by Design back in episode 1 to earn their spot in this match. But now they will face the highest seed we have seen yet in the tournament. But like I said, so far, of the 4 teams that got first round buys that we've seen so far, only the Street Profits have advanced. Sunshine Machine fell to Atrapasueños, La Rebelion lost to MSP, and the United Empire lost to Iron Savages. So we will see.
And their opponents, accompanied by Pat, at a combined weight of 399 pounds, Demolition!
So the Death Triangle represented by Penta El Cerro Miedo on the left, Ray Fenix on the right, and they will have Pac, the Bastard, in their corner. Phoenix is currently the Lucha Libre AAA Worldwide Latin America Champion and Cruiserweight Champion. He won both of those titles in a single match back in June. We saw both Penta and Phoenix as part of the 500. Penta beat Jordan Blade in round 1 before losing to Jossie in round 2. Phoenix beat Aria Davari, Avery Good, and Atsushi Kotoge. Easy enough for me to say, before losing in the 4th round to Rich Swann. Tommy Phillip going for the pin early there against Penta. A big drop kick takes him down. Now Tommy to the top rope. Big elbow drop across the spine of Penta. Penta gets his knees up. And a big kick now pulling Tommy to his feet. Oh, and just face washes him with the bottom of his boot. Tag made, and in comes Rey Fenix, the man of 1,000 lives. Of course, Phoenix and Penta representing AEW. Live thus far in the tournament. They came into the night 4-4, and then the Blondes lost to New Day, but the Sedges pulled off the upset against United Empire. So we know they're going to break 500. We just don't know which way it's going to break. I don't know what Phoenix is going for here. The people's elbow, perhaps, off the ropes. Runs twice and stops. I don't know what the logic was there. Desperately reaching out for his brother to make the tag. Cuts him off and power bombs him and rolls him through into a knee strike to the face. Oh, and that opened up a cut over Tommy's right eye. Tommy Philippe is bleeding. That pulls Penta to his feet. I think he was going to try and send him into his own corner. Penta having none of that. On a big knee to the face. Again, the winners of this match will face the number 100 seed. Huge upsets throughout the tournament, beating 6 or 9 and Meltier. Penta gets a 2 count there. Both these teams, of course, wanting to advance. Both these teams wanting to be the World Simulatag Champions. But you got to think, does anybody really want to face Bougie Reality in this tournament? Rey Fenix, big arm drag off the top rope. The Greco-Roman knuckle lock. And now, little shimmy and shake, shades of the legendary Eddie Guerrero. And now just kicking Tommy Philippe in the face. I don't believe Stevie has been the legal man in this match yet. The Lucha Bros. Tommy Philippe needs to grab the rope or Stevie needs to break it up. Neither of those things happened. Phoenix just let him go. Now Tommy with the he had the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, but Ray fought out of it. Now up into the fireman's carry. Death Valley driver by Phoenix. Into a top rope quebrada. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, wow. I really thought that was it. Phoenix getting the crowd riled up here. Not sure what he's going for here. Sends him head first into the top turnbuckle. Tommy sidesteps whatever was coming next. Tommy Philippe firing up here against Rey Fenix. Big elbow to the face. Sends him off the ropes. Baseball slide between the legs. Pops up into a Rana. Beautiful sequence there by Tommy Philippe. And finally manages to tag in his brother Stevie. Stevie now pulling Phoenix up. Only to eat a headbutt from the man of 1,000 lives. El Hijo del Rey Fenix. Now going to the corner. Looking for another big Greco-Roman arm drag. Hooks the leg. One count only as Stevie Philippe kicks out. Phoenix tags in Penta El Cero Miedo. That is Penta of Zero Fear. A series of man. And a big spear by Penta. 1, 2, 3, and that is enough. The Lucha Bros advance. Lucha Bros pick up the win over the number 68 players. That's going to be the number 4 seed, Lucha Brothers. You see them celebrating there with Pac. They will face the number 100 seed, Bougie Reality, coming up in the show. So let me check how the bracket. Yeah, let's keep going. I was thinking about taking an intermission, but I think we can get through another couple of matches before we need to start thinking about that. We are about to find out who is going to face the New Day later tonight in one of our 3 third-round matches in the 100, the largest simulated tag team tournament in wrestling history. So far through 7 matches, we have had 4 upsets, but the last 2 have gone the way of the favorites, with both the Street Profits and Death Triangle moving on. We will continue as the overall odds-on favorites to win the entire tournament, the Usos, Waves and Curls here in our next match. Here we go. On the left, that's Jalen Brandon and Trayvon Jordan, the team of Waves and Curls. On the right, that's Jay and Jimmy, the Usos. And we also just confirmed Bougie Reality against the Lucha Brothers coming up on episode 6. Card starting to come together. Both this show and the one we're going to do, I believe, Saturday, we'll have 14 matches like that. And then the 2 shows when we switch over to Fire Pro, we'll only have 10 because tag matches in Fire Pro take forever.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 452 pounds, the Waves.
Here come Waves and Curls. They are the Northeast Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That's the title you see Jalen Brandon wearing there in the foreground. In the ring, Trayvon Jordan decided to wear his Northeast Wrestling Heavyweight title. Waves and Curls basically running NEW right now, holding both singles and tag team gold, representing both titles here. But they have to take on the number 1 overall seeds.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay.
They're also the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. San Francisco natives, members of the Bloodline. Both 6'2", both 240 pounds. Both trained by Booker T. Umaga and Steve Kern. Part of the Anoa'i wrestling legacy that's brought us such greats as The Rock, Yokozuna, Solo Sikoa, Alpha the Wild Samoan. Did I say Rikishi? I can't remember if I said Rikishi. And the current reigning undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. It's Jay and Jimmy taking on Waves and Curls here. It's going to be Trayvon Jordan and Jay Uso starting us off. Jordan with the go behind. To a side Russian leg sweep on Jay. Now both Jimmy did not participate in the 500. He missed a lot of time due to injury in 2021. So Jay was the only Uso to make that list. As a result, he was in the 500 and he went on a run. We saw him beat Janai Kai, Psycho Clown, Emi Sakura, Dolph Ziggler, Matt Jackson, Nick Gage, and Leon Ruffin before finally falling in the semifinals to Willie Mack, who wound up losing in the final to the current reigning World Simulate Champion. Sorry, I made it up and it's hard for me to say. Royce Chambers. Jay going for the pin here early on Trayvon Jordan. Gets a 1 count only. And goes another cough drop. A series of knee lifts and down goes Jay Uso. And a knee lift right on the jaw. And then a stomp to the shoulder. Trayvon pulling Jay to his feet. And a shot to the throat. Punch, kick. And a big roundhouse kick. Takes Uso down. And a super fly guy. Trayvon Jordan tags out. And in comes Jalen Brandon. Big springboard moonsault press. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Save made by Jimmy Uso. And a knee to the elbow. And a kick to the spine. Trayvon Jordan and Jimmy Uso fighting on the floor. Brandon went for a double jump moonsault on Jay, but knees up, and then a thrust to the throat. Jordan now working over the arm of Jimmy Uso on the floor. And working over both arms now. Wrenching back on the wrist. And knees to the spine. Meanwhile, Jalen Brandon with a jawbreaker on Uso. Misses a kick, though. Jay Uso now sends oh, no. Oh, no, please. Please, Jay, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. By God, stunner sends Trayvon Jordan to the floor, and everybody's on the floor. I'm going to be offended if I put myself on mute. No, I'm not going to. I'm just kidding. But, man, these matches get dull when they go to the floor. Jey Uso and Jalen Brandon are the legal men. Mercifully, at least they're fighting each other. I think. Set back into the ring by Brandon. Shot to the midsection. A big neck breaker on the floor. Jey Uso returns to the ring. And he just punches Trayvon Jordan in the face. Another by God stunner. Get in the ring, Jay. God damn it. Jey Uso and Jalen Brandon now doing battle on the outside. As they shall forever and ever, and ever and ever, and ever and ever. Big elbow drop. The winners of this match will have to wrestle again tonight against the New Day, who we saw beat the Blondes in our second match, what feels like a lifetime ago. And Jay makes the tag. In comes Jimmy Uso, who has not been the legal man yet, I don't think. Brandon slowly to his feet. And he returns to the ring, finally. No, don't send him to the floor. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy fights out of whatever it was Jalen Brandon was planning and levels him with a clothesline. Again, I apologize for the clicking sounds you might be hearing. I do have a cough drop in my mouth. Jay, no, stop him. He's going to make the... I'm serious. If they don't fix the AI in 2K23, I'm not buying it. There's a big splash from Jey Uso. 1, 2. But Trayvon Jordan kicks out of it. Because of course he does. Got a tag team wrestling chant going here. Big Samoan drop by Jay. Feeling Usi. Tag made, and in comes Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy working over the arm of Trayvon Jordan. Jordan firing off shots. Irish whip. Collision in the center of the ring. No. Jimmy goes to the floor. And the crowd booing. I know that feel, bro. Get in the ring, Oos. Big headbutt. And another. And what the heck? Why not another? And a big overhand shot. Boy, it sure would stink if these guys got back in the ring, wouldn't it? Knee grab to the face. Again, no sense of urgency because the referee's got till a 20 count, which really is more like 100 because somebody's going to roll in and break the count and then return to the floor, and the count's going to start back over at 1. Again, as it will forever. The Sisyphean feat that is winning a tag team match in 2K. Get in the ring, Jimmy. I order you to get... God damn it. Jordan goes into the announce table right out here in front of me and my two mime partners. Series of strikes by Jimmy Uso. The boo's just getting louder and louder because, you know, right now Trayvon Jordan leaning on nothing. There's nothing there. But he's leaning on it. Jimmy Uso returns to the ring. And Jimmy Uso will immediately leave the ring. Yep, there it is. And he's sent into the steps by Trayvon Jordan, who rolls back in. And it's just about time for him to roll back out of the ring. Because the AI in this game is... Oh, no. Oh, we're actually both back in the ring. Look at that. Sidewalk slam by Jimmy Uso. And he's too busy showing off to notice that Jordan tags in Jalen Brandon. Runs into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now Jalen Brandon just doing a little dance. And an Asai DDT by Jalen Brandon. 1, 2. Jay makes the save. That was very nearly a huge upset. Waves and curls the number 65 seed in our tournament. And of course, the Usos, number 1. I don't know what Jimmy's going for here. Is he going to the top rope? Is he going for that splash? He is. Oh, but Brandon gets his knees up. We might be headed for an exciting finish after all. So there's a kicks by Jalen Brandon to a down to Jimmy Uso. Jay, Samoan drop. Makes the tag, and in comes his brother, Jay. And no. Oh, thank you, Jay. Jay slams on the brakes rather than going to the floor again. Snap suplex by Jalen Brandon right into a pin. 1, 2. Broken up by Jimmy. And now Brandon just kicking Jey Uso in the face right in front of his brother. Spinning back kick to the midsection by Jimmy Uso. And he returns to the corner. What's Jay going for? Is he going for the super kick? Nails it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the referee actually was blocking Trayvon Jordan from making the save. Now we know the Usos will face the New Day later on tonight. Folks, after a long run of upsets, I was beginning to wonder if we were going to see some really strange matches in the latter part of tonight's show. But we now know it's Usos and New Day. 4-star win for the Usos. Tough loss for Waves and Curls, but nothing to hang their heads about. They lost to the best team in the world, Jey and Jimmy Uso. We got 6 more matches still to go tonight. The winners of this match are going to be facing the winners between Damage Control and the Butcher and the Blade in episode 6. So we're going to see the Workhorsemen here in action as they take on the number 8 seeds. The Young Bucks. This one should be fun. Excuse me. Okay, so my list of wants for 2K23, which is it out yet? Well, it actually comes out next. Okay. So, I mean, it's too late for them to make any changes for me. Not that they would know who I am.
The following contest is scheduled for a combined of 4 1-pass. The 4.
Well, it's the Workhorsemen. So we did see Anthony Henry in the black and JD Drake in the red. We saw them beat Galaxy Punch in episode 3 to earn this match. Their opponents, of course, got a first round bye. So annoyed that I didn't do entrances.
351 pounds. The Brotherhood.
So the Young Bucks, one of 10 AEW teams remaining. They have gone 6-5 thus far. We'll see if they can continue their winning ways. So far, they're 2-1 tonight. That's JD Drake starting things off with Matt Jackson. We saw Drake in the 500 in season 1, losing in the first round to Rhett Titus. Both Bucks competed in the 500 as well. Nick losing in the first round to Matt Taven. Matt beating Naruki Doi, Tyler Bate, Big E, and Kento Miyara round of the tournament. Nick immediately to the top rope. Big diving headbutt onto JD Drake. Anthony Henry just sent unceremoniously to the floor by jawbreaker by Nick on JD Drake. JD Drake firing up. And from Shelby, North Carolina, taking Nick. Working over the knee. Flies again. That's a big drop kick. JD Drake gets a next spot. Anthony Henry returns to the ring, or returns to the apron now, as does Matt Jackson. Meanwhile, JD Drake taking it to Nick. Look for a suplex here. Nope. Nick Jackson blocks it. Doesn't on the second attempt, though. And Drake just powers him up and over. Drake crawling for a tag, but he is on the wrong side of the ring. Anthony Henry reached out to the ball. Drake fights out of it, though. Is he going to be able to make the tag? No, instead he levels Nick Jackson with a clothesline. Now he makes the tag, and in comes the 5-star king, Anthony Henry. Wasted too much time posing, and Nick able to tag Matt back in. Big brother Matt. 5'10", 172 pounds, an 18-year pro, despite only being 37. Nick at age 33, also an 18-year pro, which you can do the math, means he started when he was 15. Henry, a 21-year pro, 39 years old. So Henry, the longest tenured veteran in this match, but a ton of experience among all four. I don't know why Nick Jackson is not on the apron side. Arm DDT by Anthony Henry, rolls through into a Fujiwara armbar. Nick, again, just stands at ringside watching. Now Nick gets up on the apron as JD Drake tags back in. Drake pulling Matt to his feet. Sends him into the corner. Again, the winners of this match will face the winners between Damage Control and the Butcher and the Blade. I don't know what Drake's going for here. Vader Bomb, perhaps? Lands it right across the chest of Matt Jackson. One broken up by Nick. Anthony Henry too slow to cut him off. But Drake... he's going for a military press, but Nick slipped out of it. And Drake sends Nick again hurtling to the concrete. And a snap power slam on Matt. Went for a senton, but Matt Jackson got his knees up. Float over DDT takes the big man down. Rolls him over. There. Lateral press, no hook of the leg. 2. JD Drake able to kick out. I thought that was... He took a lunch time getting there. Super kick. Now, again, going for that DDT again. Oh, JD Drake is a bloody mess. Matt Jackson has busted him open with those DDTs and that super kick. Again, showing off, not cutting off JD Drake from tagging. Oh, now he does. Big neck breaker takes Drake down. Dragging him toward the center of the ring, away from the ropes. Inadvertently closer to his Henry, though. Oh, but Drake had to kick out himself. Henry not able to get there in time to break up the pin. Now Matt Jackson, fireman's carry. What's he going for here? Oh, just a stun gun across the top rope for Anthony Henry. And then a jawbreaker for JD Drake. And in comes Nick Jackson. Big shoulder block takes down the New Age Enforcer. 1, 2. But the blue collar badass JD Drake kicks out. Big clothesline from Nick Jackson on Anthony Henry. Turned his back on Drake, though, which is a huge mistake. And Drake stun guns him off the top rope. Now waiting for Nick Jackson to get to his feet. What's he going for here? Into a vertical suplex. No, Nick slips out the back. German suplex. Yeah. Ass release. German suplex takes the big man down. Showing off. Turning his back completely on his and doing it twice. Allowing Anthony Henry to tag back in. Saint Anthony Henry makes Nick go face first into the top turnbuckle again. Now, I thought he was going to tie him to the Tree of Woe in his own corner. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out. Nick Jackson barely strength to kick out of that. Henry off the ropes. Shining Wizard. That's got to be it. Oh, now he's just raining down fists on the face of Nick Jackson. And I think Nick is busted open too. And it's kind of covered up by his head, his sweatband. Goes into the figure 4. Nick Jackson in a bad way. And Matt enters the ring and breaks it up with a couple of stomps. Saving his brother, saving the match, saving the tournament for the Young Bucks. Now Henry and Matt Jackson exchanging blows. Matt going for a neck breaker, and he nails it. And now out to the apron. JD Drake reaching out for the tag. Drake has entered the ring. In there against... Sending him face first off the top turnbuckle. Rolling him into the center of the ring. Is he going for that Vader bomb again? He hit it once. And he does it again, just flattening Nick Jackson. 1, 2. Where is Matt? The workhorsemen, the number 57 seeds, have beaten number 8, the Young Bucks. Don't know where Matt Jackson was for the finish of that one. He didn't mean to save his brother from being pinned. And now it's the workhorsemen moving on. The round of 32. You'll see 6 when they will the winners between Damage Control and the Butcher and Blade. We have 2 more spots to fill. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pushing through it, but it sucks being sick and trying to call wrestling because I really want to be able to, throw my all into it. But I'm feeling it the longer this night goes on. Boom. I already heard that theme once tonight. We are going to hear it again later. But first, we are going to find out who's going to face the Street Profits later tonight. As the 0121, Dan Maloney and a man like DeRice take on Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, the Acclaimed, have arrived. Look at the winners. We'll face the Street Profits later tonight. The 0121, number 45 seed. We saw them in round one beating Midnight Heat in a 3-star match. A couple of English stars. They are the, let's see, currently DeRice holds 4 titles, 4 singles, or 3 singles titles and a tag title with someone other than Dan Maloney. He's teamed with Leon Slater to win the North Wrestling Tag Team titles. He is also on his own Wrestling Champion, the Wrestle Carnival King of the Carnival Champion, and the Kamikaze Pro Champion. Excuse me. Whew. Really trying to hang in there till the finale of this show. But it is hard.
The following contest is scheduled for
one fall.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, the Awesome Ones.
That's the 0121. There. Again, they beat Midnight Heat back in round one to earn this opportunity. So far, we have seen 7 who had first-round buys. The underdogs have won 4 of those. So, momentum and history certainly on the side of the 0121 here as they prepare for a huge match.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed have arrived. That's Anthony Bowens on the left, Platinum Max right. Yucks. The latest AEW team to fall. Only 9 AEW teams remain. The Iron Savages and Death Triangle both won their matches. The Blondes and the Young Bucks lost theirs. So AEW has is 2-2 tonight, 6-6 overall in the tournament. They have 9 teams remaining. The Acclaimed hoping to keep that going in the match. It's going to be Anthony Bowens and Man Like DeRice starting things off. 5-2 Anthony Bowens immediately taken down by a man like DeRice, who immediately tags in the super beast, Dan Maloney. 5'10", 216 pounds. He's just working over Bowens here, going for the pin right away. Ace. The Street Profits later tonight. We already know the Usos will face the New Day. And then the match after this. So we have this match. We have the Kingdom against the Velocities. Then we'll take a 5-minute intermission. Just a quick little leg stretch. And then when we come back from that, it might be a little more than 10 minutes, or more than 5 minutes. When we come back from that, it'll be 3 third-round matches where we will fill in 3 of the 16, well, 3 of the, and Anthony Bowens just walking around. Nice. Oh, and then just a brutal kick to the face. Next caster tags in. And then just kicks DeRice right in the chest. Now kicking both of them. Knee lift. A series of strikes. Platinum Max Caster. I guess I need to update these because the crowd booing the Acclaimed. But everybody loves the Acclaimed. DeRice hooks the leg. 1, 2. 2 count only as Caster is able to kick out. Oh, no, kick to the face by Caster. Not sure what he's doing here, but DeRice fires off an elbow. Shot to the midsection. Code red. Yes! Now pulling Caster to his feet. Handspring. Eagle! Takes Caster down. Goes by the hair and just punches him in the face, and then the midsection, and then the face, and then the midsection. Nice striking combo and another code red from DeRice. He's beating the holy hell out of Platinum Max Caster right now. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoa, Caster barely able to kick out. The 0-1-2-1 almost pulled off a huge upset here. Statistically, not the biggest upset of the tournament, but the Acclaimed, unquestionably one of the top tag teams in the world. The 0-1-2-1 known on the independent scene, but not to the level like the Acclaimed are. Caster now sent into the opponent's corner. That's a dangerous spot for him to be in. And DeRice was going for something on Caster, but Maloney took it upon himself to push Caster off the top rope. And now Caster crawls over and makes the hot tag. In comes Bowens in a tag, going for a suplex. Nice stall on that suplex. Very delayed. One arm suplex by Danny. The reason they call him Super Beast. Pulls Bowens up. He's going for another. Nah, just beals him across out of the suplex position. A backbreaker and another. And then just again tossing Bowens aside. Like a garbage man. I know you are, but what am I? A garbage man. Hammerlock into a knee by Bowens. Single leg. Now mounted punches. Bowens might have busted Maloney open. On a spear by Bowens. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that's enough. The Acclaimed are your winners. And now we know the Acclaimed excuse me, will face the Street Profits later on tonight. What a match that'll be. 3 stars for a relatively quick win for the Acclaimed. We also know Street Profits and the Acclaimed is going to be our main event tonight, as it is the only quote-unquote chalk match possible. We got one more match to go here. The winners will face the Iron Savages immediately following our intermission. So very quick turnaround time. You know the winning team here, or both teams here, are going to be looking for a quick win. Okay. But it is going to be the Velocities, Jude London and Paris De Silva, as they take on the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. This is our final second round match of the evening. Again, the winners of this will face Iron Savages later on. You know, the Usos and the New Day. It's happening. Our main event tonight will pit the Street Profits against the Acclaimed. But we have one more spot to determine for later on in this episode. Who will face the Iron Savages? We're about to find out. And here we go. The PWA Black Label Tag Team Champions. The Squasha Jobber Wrestling ASCA Tag Team Champions. Pride of Australia, the Velocities.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
On the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 338 pounds. The Villagers.
For the Velocities. London, the taller of the two, 5'10", Da Silva at 5'5", both 143 pounds, both from Australia. A pair of high flyers. This should be a very entertaining match as I take on another AEW pair. With the win in that last match, AEW has climbed to 7-6. A lot of AEW, and again, I forgot to do entrances, so everybody's got the generic tag entrance, except for the teams we've already seen, like the Velocities, who beat episode 1. Kingdom got a first round bye, so we will see here how they fare so far in terms of the teams that got first round byes. They've gone 4-4 tonight, with the Usos, Lucha Bros, Street Profits, and the Acclaimed all picking up wins. The Young Bucks, United Empire, La Rebelion, and Sunshine Machine all losing. Silva starting the match with Matt Taven with a springboard drop kick to start things off. That's where we're starting from. That's for the pin. I did mention that both these teams are going to want this match to end quickly, because after this match ends, we're going to take a 5-minute intermission. It might wind up being a couple minutes longer than that. But immediately after returning from intermission, the winners of this match will face the Iron Savages in a third round match. So we do know that the winners of the three matches, the winner of this will face already established, thoroughly established. I've explained it many times. Stop on it yet, then you're just not paying attention. But the winners of the three matches after the intermission will all be moving on to episode 8, tentatively scheduled for March 26th, where, again, they will have to wrestle twice. We will have round 4 matches as well as quarterfinal matches all happening on that show to narrow it down to the final 4 teams who will all advance to WrestleMania, where the final 4 teams will compete in semifinal and final matches to crown the first ever World Simulatag Tag Champions. Also on that show, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals of the 150, our women's tournament, to crown the first ever World Simulatag Champion. And Royce Chambers will defend the World Simuweight title that he won by winning the 500. It'll be his first title defense. Rolling Tiger suplexes here from Mike Bennett. Beautiful move by the Miracle. Rolls London over. One count only. Still early. Royce Chambers will defend the first time. He will face the winner of a Royal Rumble featuring the top 29 wrestlers on the 2022 PWI 500 that were not on the 2021 list and thus were not part of the 500 and were unable to compete with Chambers in that tournament. And the 30th spot will be filled by Masaaki Mochizuki, who was eliminated from the 500 in very controversial fashion to the point where they actually lost. It was in the third round of the 500 when Mochizuki faced Miro. It ended in a double countout. Springboard 450 by Paris De Silva. Taven is day shot at a code breaker. De Silva goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Mike Bennett barely able to make the save. So Mochizuki mentioned Drew Miro, which then set up the first ever three-way match in PWS history with El Desperado, Miro, and Mochizuki. De Silva now. Phoenix splash, but Taven got his knees up. And Paris De Silva crashes and burns and then eats a shotgun dropkick for his troubles. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and the Kingdom advance. But anyway, that Miro won by getting Desperado to tap out to the Acclaimed. Pick up the winner. Over the velocity match. Even with a shotgun drop kick on Paris to win it. Another 3-star match. You haven't had anything lower than 3 stars tonight. That's pretty good. Kingdom will face the Iron Savages in like 5 minutes. That match is coming up immediately after a brief intermission, which again might go slightly longer than 5 minutes. I'm going to get up and get some water, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom. I should be back in less than 5 minutes, but if I'm not, then when we return, it will be the Kingdom against the Iron Savages for a spot in the round of 16. Thanks so much for watching tonight. I will be right back. Welcome back. I made it in time to be back at the computer enough to have the match started and beat y'all back before the 5 minutes were up. But feeling reinvigorated, much better. 3 matches we've survived. We can get through this too. The third round of the 100. One of teams will be the first to qualify for the round of 16, and they will be in action. Those matches will happen. What did I say? Episode 8. Don't know yet. I need to look at the bracket because I'm not positive. The Kingdom against the Iron Savages, the Usos against the New Day, and the Street Profits against the Acclaimed. What a trifecta of matches we've got for you tonight. For our final 3 matches, here come the Iron Savages. They're the number 76 seeds in our tournament. They are pulled off upsets over the team of Angelo Parker and Matt Menard and the United Empire. Now looking for what won't be as big an upset earlier United Empire, but it'd still be big. And the number 76 seeds advancing to the round of 16 would be. So here come the Iron Savages. That is Boulder on the left. That is Bronson on the right. The team formerly known as Bear Country, now calling themselves the Iron Savages. So earlier tonight, I mentioned they beat United Empire when Boulder picked up the giant Jeff Cobb and gave him the end of days to put him away, which I believe is the same move. No, he had a Dominator on Angelo Parker to eliminate them. So Boulder has picked up both pins for his team thus far. We will now find out which of these duos is moving on. It's about time their opponents.
The United Kings.
So the Kingdom we saw just before that fight, the Brazilian duo of Jude London and Paris da Silva, so but this is going to be their second consecutive match. But now it is time for them to face the Iron Set. There's the bell. It's going to be Bronson and Matt Taven starting things off here. Bronson with a backbreaker, a pair of them, and then just tossing Taven aside. Going for the pin, but Taven's got a foot under the ropes, and the referee actually notices. Good for him. Good job, buddy. Oh, Bronson showing off. Taven comes up short. Oh, manages. Ooh, that was a dangerous move. Taven came up short on that springboard drop kick. Wound up catching Bronson in the shit. Just dumb. Punch. Goes Matt Taven. Now Bronson deadlifts him into a military press. And drops him face first. That's a long way down for Matt Taven. And in excuse me. Boulder with another backbreaker on Taven. And then just stretching him across his knee. It'd be a nice chiropractic adjustment if he were doing it for that purpose. Instead, it hurts like hell. Enziguri by Taven. And he tags in the Miracle, the Prodigy, Mike Bennett. Bennett wishing WI. Oh, what just happened? Probably wishing PWI counted Maria as part of their team so that she would be in their corner. Tope Suicida by Mike Bennett takes Boulder down. And oh boy, here we go. It's ringside time. It's a pair of AEW teams here. As we mentioned, AEW has gone 8-6 through the tournament thus far. Kick to the face by Bennett. Referee's count up to 5, just mounting Boulder with those punches. Just pummeling Boulder, keeping the big man down. I thought Bennett was going back to the ring, but instead he threw a kick that Boulder blocked. Oh, Boulder threw a punch that Bennett blocked. And now Bennett sends him back in the ring. Follow him in, my... In the ring. And Bennett fires off shots on him and a gut-wrench suplex. Bennett makes the tag, and in comes Matt Taven, the former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Now with that headstand in that headlock, just working up in the neck of Bronson. Boulder still at ringside. Cooper not returned to the apron since he tagged in his partner. Taven goes for the pin. 1, 2. Bronson and Boulder just now returning to the apron. Oh, suggesting that Bronson stinks, which, I mean, he probably does. He's a big guy, and this is his second match tonight. I don't know if he's had a chance to shower. Or he may have showered, but I don't know if he had a chance to wash his gear. Taven doing a little dance into his corner. Doesn't know Bronson tagged Boulder in. And the big man comes out firing. But Taven blocks and fires off a punch of his own. Flatliner. Nicely done by Taven. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was going to do it. I thought the Kingdom was about to punch their ticket to the round of 16. Shot to the midsection. And a neck breaker. Boulder is bloodied. I think it might have been Flatliner, but it's hard to tell. Had a lot of blood tonight. Should change the name of this tournament from the tournament. Oh my god! Back cracker off the top rope by Taven move, and then an enziguri. Taven putting Boulder through his paces. Oh, Boulder firing off elbows. They've been tempting fate a little bit there with the big man. Big punch from Boulder. Shots to the midsection from Taven. And a kick. And now snapmare by Taven. Hits the ropes. Oh, and just a PK to the chest. And in comes Mike Bennett. Just goes for the pin. 1, 2. But Boulder kicks out. Bennett didn't even do a move. He just covered Boulder off of Taven's PK. Bringing him over to the corner. Bounces him head first off the top turnbuckle. Now a series of stomps. Now he's just face washing him across that bloody eye. Oh, and a broski boot from Bennett. Kicks, punches, punch. Nope, blocked by Boulder. And Boulder just beels him across the ring. Lift, pull Bennett up into a military press. And that is a long way down, and it hurts a lot at the end. It's not the fall, it's the sudden snap. Now, the legal man, the freshest man in this match, sending his knee into Bennett's face. Bennett able to gator legs him away. Bennett pulling Bronson to his feet. Oh, I thought he was going for a neck breaker. Instead, he turned it into a discus elbow to the back of the head. But Boulder was there anyway. If he hadn't kicked out, it would have been broken up. Taven working over Bronson now. while Bennett works on Boulder. The Kingdom in control here against both members of Iron 7. Oh, and a sleeper slam by Bennett on Boulder. Bennett knows it. Oh, and a roll up was it. Another tag team wrestling chant here. As Bennett with a does it. Yep. An Anaconda Vice. And the Kingdom have punched their ticket to the round of 16.
Here are your winners, the United Kingdom.
A good run by the Iron Kingdom. Another 3-star match for the Kingdom as they move on. They are the first ticket to the round of 16. We got 2 more spots in that round to fill. So, for all of the upsets that happened earlier in this show, the fact that the Kingdom have moved on and our final 2 matches tonight feature the Usos, the Street Profits, the Acclaimed, and the New Day, that's a fairly chalky conclusion here. There we go. We're going to have Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, of course, with Big E in their corner. And, these are 2 tag teams that have defined an era. It's the New Day against the Usos. A 3rd round match. The winning duo moves on to round number 3. The winners move on to the round of 16.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't be sour!
Wow. The New Day. Yes, it is. A 118 per second berth in the round of 16. We did see a ton of upsets early on. Cream has risen to the top with really the only workhorseman beating the Young Bucks.
And Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
While this is happening, I am filling in into the bracket here. Thank you, Xavier. That's wild. We're about to see the New Day against the Usos, and this isn't even our main event. That's how stacked this tournament is.
And they're at a combined weight, 479 pounds. The Raw Tag Team Champions.
And the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It's not paranoia. It's the Usos. One of these teams will face the winners between the Lucha Brothers and Bougie Reality in episode 8. That'll be the 4th round, the round of 16. It's going to be Xavier Woods and Jey Uso starting things off here. There's the bell. Woods with a springboard right into the DDT. That's the move that they used to win in the first round, but he knows that's not going to be enough to put Jey Uso down right off the bat. Repeated shots to the midsection from Uso. For punch blocked by Woods. And a jumping back kick. And a series of kicks and stomps and just working over Jey Uso. And a discus punch. Shades of the legendary Kerry Von Erich. Chop, 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 kicks, chop. That's my little song about what Xavier Woods just did. Getting a little punchy because we're already called 12 matches. This is the 13th. Awesome how we've got 2 more matches to go. Semi-main is the Usos and the New Day. Again, I've already mentioned, that just speaks to the depth of talent in this tournament. Still to come, our main event pitting the Street Profits against the Acclaimed. Of course, we're doing that thing now where everybody's on the floor. Jey Uso, for some reason, going after Big E. Man's got a bad neck, Jay. He's sent into the ring steps by Kofi. Hopefully, Kofi lets him get back in without incident. But you hear that sound? That's me not holding my breath. Because instead, Jay's going after Big E again. And flapjacks him. Kofi goes for springboard cross body, but Jey Uso nowhere to be found. Oh, man. God, I wish this game didn't look so good. Because it really is. If you can get a game that looks like 2K but plays like Fire Pro, I would be a happy, happy boy. Really, really hoping. Excuse me. I'm really hoping that's what Fight Forever is going to be. Tag made and in comes Jimmy. Kofi swings and misses on the airborne clothesline and just gets chopped in the face. Jimmy immediately to the top rope, but Kofi dives and makes the tag to Woods, who eats a chop of his own. Sent into the corner by Jimmy Uso. I don't know what Jimmy's going for here. Oh, look at it. He's going for a bulldog out of the corner. Referee has just kind of stopped counting on Kofi, but he's been in the ring a long time. He counted to 1 and then just stopped. Oh, there's 2. Okay. He does know more than 1. Jimmy Uso working over Xavier Woods here, sends him off the ropes. Badly mistimed a flying back elbow, which gives Woods time to hit a DDT. Hooks the leg. 1 count only. Jimmy Uso, very fresh still. But that's not going to stop him from hot tagging his brother's main event, Jey Uso, in. The right-hand man of the bloodline. And going after Woods here into the camel clutch. No. Uso to the top rope. Is he looking for that splash? He is, and he hits it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But Kofi Kingston able to break it up. Jimmy Uso nowhere to be found. Jay just tosses Kofi to ringside. Stomping away on Xavier Woods, going back up top. No, just to the middle turnbuckle for a diving headbutt. Of course, if we know anything about wrestling, it's that Samoans have very hard heads. So Woods probably not doing the smartest thing by using his own head as a weapon against Uso, but I guess the jaw is sort of a weak point. Woods now going to the top rope. Big splash of his own. Oh, I thought I muted that as I blew my nose right into the microphone. It's a suplex by Woods, who tags in Kofi. Kofi just dragging Uso away from the ropes. Yep. Off the ropes, going for the boom drop, perhaps. Boom drop right across the stomach of Jey Uso. 1, 2, not even 2. Jimmy Uso was right there to break it up. Kofi sends Jimmy into the New Day's corner. And a rolling snapmare, shades of Mr. Perfect. And then the split leg drop. The referee really is just letting guys hang out when they're not legal. Trouble in paradise. Jimmy took the bullet for Jay. And Jay now fights Kofi off. Side Russian leg sweep by Kingston. Hooks the leg. Jimmy back in the ring just by sliding in, breaks up the pin. Now Kofi to the middle turnbuckle. Oh, big splash right across the back of Jey Uso. Pulling him to his feet. A double axe handle to the spine. Went for a stomp. Tilt-a-whirl DDT by Jey Uso. Shades his cousin, The Rock. He really needs to tag in Jimmy, though. Jey Uso has taken a lot of punishment in this match. There we go. We're going to get a tag. We do. Jimmy Uso is in now. Jay, I don't know what's going on here. Tequila Sunrise and a splash across the other leg. Brutal double team move there by the Usos. Jimmy now setting up for a super kick. And he nails Kingston with it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Woods doesn't break it up, but Kofi's able to kick out. I don't know what just happened there. And now Jimmy Uso's got Xavier Woods up. Is he just going to throw him to the... No. Rikishi driver? Rikishi driver. Jimmy Uso, shades of his father. The great Rikishi. Former Intercontinental Champion. Former Tag Team Champion. Kingston went for a springboard drop kick. Uso swatted him out of the air and fires up a big right hand. Now he's going after Woods. Keep in mind, Kingston is the legal man. Another big overhand shot on Woods. And a kick to the spine. Jimmy now to the top. And he's just hanging out there. Big double axe handle down on Kofi's head. Dragging him along the ropes, away from the ropes. There we go. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Xavier Woods thought about attacking the referee instead of breaking up the pin. Anyway, nothing happened. Jey Uso sent to the floor. Jimmy with a spine buster on Xavier Woods. And Kofi with a kneeling DDT. Dragging Jimmy Uso away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh! And Jimmy kicks out. Looks, this isn't even our main event. Kofi doing a little dance. Now heading to the top rope. Jimmy, cuts him off with a punch. That's single axe handled by Kofi. Anything you can do with 2 hands, I can do with 1, says Kofi. Now back to the top. Is he going for it again. Oh, Jay charged it into the corner, but Kofi moved. Nice monkey flip by Kofi Kingston. Kofi now going for a vertical suplex. Big suplex by Kofi. Stomping away here on Joe. Put him to his feet. Sends him into the New Day corner. I thought he was going to tag Woods, but instead he just goes for a tornado DDT, dropping Jimmy right on the top of his head. And another, oh, I thought he was going for a boom drop, but it was a knee drop. Jimmy Uso bleeding. Kofi. Oh, almost had a ref bump, but Trouble in Paradise finds its mark. 2, Jey Uso breaks up the pin. God, what a great match we are seeing here between the New Day and the Usos. I'm losing my voice. Not that I had much of one to begin with tonight. Folks, again, I apologize if you're just joining us now as we near the 3-hour mark of this stream. My throat is shot. I'm getting over being sick, and I've been talking for 3 hours calling simulated tag team wrestling. But you know what? Wouldn't trade it for the world. Oh, Jimmy Uso with his feet on the ropes. I mean, the referee was right there. More questionable officiating here in the 100. Jimmy Uso. Oh, with a hip toss suplex on Woods. Tag made, and in comes Jay. I would say the fresh man, but none of these men are fresh at this point. They have all taken tremendous damage. Another float over DDT by Jay on Woods. Rolls him over toward the ropes. 1, but Kofi was there to break it up. Oh, and he eats a drop kick from Jimmy Uso coming out of nowhere. Now Xavier, what's he going for here? I do not know what to call that, but it looked like it hurt. Dragging Jey Uso away from the corner. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy Uso not in any rush to break up the pin, but it's okay because Jay was able to kick out. Woods now sending Jay into the New Day corner. Jay fights out of it. And a big running drop kick. Takes Xavier Woods down. Jay, again, turning his back on his opponent. And Woods manages to tag out, and in comes Kofi Kingston. But Kofi just eats a combination of strikes from Jimmy. And in comes Jey Uso. I'm sorry. The strikes are from Jay. Jimmy is in now. And a diving headbutt to... Oh! Wow, I thought that did it. Using that big Samoan head of his, I thought Jimmy Uso had put Kofi down for the count. Big overhand chop. And a kick to the spine. Jimmy to the top rope. Uso splash. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the number 1 overall seed.
Here are your winners.
Usos will join the Kingdom as the second team to qualify for the round of 16. Valiant effort by the New Day, but they came up just a bit short against the number 1 seeds in our tournament, the Usos. 4.5 stars, our second 4.5 star match. We got one chance to try to hit 5. And we are about to find out who will claim the 3rd spot in the round of 16. We know the number 1 seed, the Usos, number 21 seed, the Kingdom. Will it be number 13 or number 20? We'll have the 100 arena, so we get all the right graphics. Here we go. It's Anthony Bowens and Platinum Max Caster, the Acclaimed, against Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits. It is time for our main event. They saw perfection. So the Usos, with that win, have moved on to the round of 16, where they will face Actor and Flawless P. We know MSP has advanced to the third round because they beat La Rebellion earlier tonight. Black Desire and Rot and Flot will face off on episode 6, with the winners facing MSP later in that show. The winners of that match will then face the Usos on episode 8. The winners of this match will face the winners between the Lucha Brothers and Bougie Reality on that same show, episode 8.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the Acclaimed.
It's the Acclaimed making their way to the ring. Earlier on tonight, the Acclaimed beat the 0-1-2-1 after Rice when Bowens hit Maloney with a spear to pick up the win. They are the number 20 seeds in this tournament. Oh, this... Did I do this in the right order? I don't think I did. Did I? Oh, I did. They're the first team out. Just the load times were so slow, I thought that both teams had already come out. They have. Acclaimed beat the 0-1-2-1. The Street Profits beat the Creed brothers when Montez Ford got Julius Creed in a small package. So it's the number 13 seed against number 20 for a spot in the round of 16.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez, the Street Profits.
Face either the brothers or Bougie Reality. The upset Meltier, their second straight huge upset. There's the number 100 seed. And we saw the Lucha Bros, the number 4 seed, pulled off a challenge from the Philippe brothers. The winner of that match will happen on episode 6, tentatively scheduled for next Tuesday. And the winners of that match will face the winners of this match, our main event this evening. We have gone through 13 matches, 11 round 2, and this is our third and final third round match. The Kingdom and the Usos have already clinched spots in the round of 16, which will happen on episode 8. One of these teams will claim a third. Dawkins working over Caster in the corner. Excuse me. The voice is fading as we pass the 3-hour mark. Dawkins now pulling Caster up, working over the shoulder. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Wow, that would have been very impressive if that had been what ends the match and the tournament for the Acclaimed. On a big right hand. Because this is the 50th match of the 500, so this is the halfway point. After this match, only 50 of the original 100 will remain. Caster sidesteps a double axe handle from Ford. And just a kick to the face. Brutal move by Platinum Max. 1. But Ford able to kick out. Still much too early in the match for that to finish things. Caster now bringing Ford over to the corner. Just bouncing him headfirst off the top turnbuckle. And he lifts to the midsection. Back and forth. And now just face washing him in the corner. And a broski boot. We'll call that the Yoski boot. Tag made, and in comes the 5-tool player, Anthony Bowens. Doing a little dance there for you. And then just kicking Montez Ford in the back. Big forearm, and Tez goes down. Bowens with a cabrata comes up short. Glitches a little. Ford goes for the 1. Caster able to break it up at 1. Referee counting Caster. Almost in the ring for 3. Oh, man. Rising knee strike by Bowens, catching Ford right on the jaw. And the Street Profits, the number 13 seed. That's Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. The Acclaimed, the number 20 seed. That's Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. It is Bowens and Ford, and kick to the chest. And now just standing on the chest of Montez Ford is Anthony Bowens. Pendulum Meteora. Brutal combination there by Anthony Bowens. And in comes Platinum Max Caster. Dawkins takes it, and Caster takes him down. Goes right for the pin. 1, 2. There's that. Covers a little pre. 2 count. Montez Ford at ringside, recovering from a pretty brutal double team there by the Acclaimed, leaving Angelo Dawkins on his own, but he's more than holding his own, hitting a big drop kick on Caster. Oh, but he is way too far away. Goes for a frog splash and hits it. Great hang time by Angelo Dawkins, but Bowens breaks it up. Oh, and a big kick to the back of the head of Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins going after Bowens. What's he doing here? Double leg. Gonna slingshot him. Jumping at. All right, more kick. Now what's he going for here? Hammerlock? No. Pulling back on the other arm. He got the right arm hammerlocked while he's pulling back on the wrist and elbow of the left arm. Brutal hold there by Caster. Now sending Dawkins into the corner, one of the neutral corners there. Far side of the ring from the camera. Spears and knees to the midsection, and Dawkins goes down. Starts stomping him. Now more face wash boots, going for the Yoski boot. Nails it. Caster, not sure what he's going for now. Just taking Dawkins on a walk to the other side. Nope. Changed his mind. Nope. Changed it back. And in that time, Dawkins able to fire up with elbows to the midsection. With a big right hand, and down goes Max Caster. Working over the arm. Dawkins now bringing Caster to the corner, bouncing him headfirst off the top turnbuckle. Tag made, in comes Montez Ford. Spine buster into the frog splash. Ford doesn't go for the cover, though. I don't know why. Now he does. One. No, not even a one count. Referee took way too long to get down into that pin. And Anthony Bowens breaks it up. The referee had been at a normal cadence on that count. The Street Profits probably would have won this match. But instead, Platinum Max Caster's right back in this, but he badly needs a tag. He needs to get Anthony Bowens back in this match. But Bowens has his hands full with Angelo Dawkins at ringside. Big German suplex, rolling German suplex is on the floor. Nope. Into a short arm clothesline. And now Montez Ford, whoa, he was going for something in the corner on Caster, but Caster kicked him away. Went for a spear, but Ford dodged it. And a big right hand from Tez. And I stomps on the elbow. Bowens now with that same hold that we saw Caster using earlier on Dawkins, doing the exact same one, working on the shoulder, both shoulders and the elbow. I don't know what Ford did there because the cameras were focused on ringside. 1, 2, 3, and the Street Profits are your winners. The number 13 seed Street Profits will between and Bougie Reality. That match will happen on episode 8. So Angelo Dawkins, he's busted up a little bit. Ford having a good time. 3.5 stars is your rating for our main event as the Street Profits. The number 20 seed, the Acclaimed. 3.5 stars. All right. So the Street Profits join the Usos and the Kingdom as the first 3 teams to advance to the round of 16. Folks, we are going to be off tomorrow. I've got class at FXC. And then Thursday, I'm hoping to be back streaming as the 150, our women's tournament, rolls on. Saya Kamatani against Savannah Summers. Holodead against Hikari Noah. Mercedes Monet against Anna JAS. Momo Watanabe against Marty Bell. Taya Valkyrie against Dakota Kai. Knotsboy against Jordan Blade. And my friend Camille against Rachel Rose. And Rhea Ripley against Saori Anu. The winners of those 8 matches will face off later on in the night in 4 second-round matches. And then we will be back for the 100 more tag team matches, rounds 2 and 3 coming up. On that show, the Bollywood Boys against Money, Power, Respect. The Courage against Milk Chocolate. Aussie Open against the Frenchadors. Violence is Forever against the Commonwealth Connection. RK Bro against Fly Death. FTR against Strong BJ. Los Nuevos Ingobernables against Perros del Mal de Japón. Swerve in Our Glory against the Brawling Brutes. And Catch 22 against Pretty Deadly. Those matches will all be happening on Saturday. Plus, we will have 4 more spots in the round of 16 filled. Of course, the odds-on favorites to claim those spots are RK Bro, Aussie Open, FTR, and Los Nuevos Ingobernables. But, you know, the Kingdom managed to advance tonight, and they were not a top 16 seed. So, anything happened. Oh, women's tournament at the 150, but the 100 will roll on Saturday. Check the Twitter page at PW Simulated to see the updated cards and not the updated cards, but the updated schedule. You can see when these streams are coming up. Of course, we are hoping to have WrestleMania happen WrestleMania weekend, where we will crown 2 new champions and have the first ever defense of the World Simuweight title. Folks, thanks so much for joining me tonight on this 3-hour and 13-minute stream, which is right about what I was expecting. I predicted it to be about 3:12, but you know what? It went a little long. Thanks so much for sticking with me all night. I will see you Thursday. Till then, I'm yours truly, Pat Dooley.